Alright, so what I thought I'd do today, just because I got some time, thought I'd throw another video up. Not a review video, but 3 go-to Bibles. Now these are the Bibles, one of them is one I use all the time. Uh, and the other 2 are Bibles. Well, you'll think, well, if I get this Bible, I'll use it instead of this one because it'll be better for whatever purpose. And then you just always end up going back to the one you were using. It's like Bibles you can't get away from. uh, you put them on the shelf, and they might sit there for a month, maybe 2 months, and then one day you pick it up and you're like, why'd I quit using this? I love this thing. And you start using it again, and it's like a cycle you go through. So 3 Bibles that are my go-to Bibles, you could say. One goes without question. I've mentioned it before. And that is my Lambskin Scofield from Church Bible Publishers. Now this is when they first came out with it, is when I bought it. Did they have dates back then? Because I know that, they don't put dates on their stickers like local church does. But I've had this thing for I got all my sermons that I've preached, because this is my preaching and teaching Bible, and I got all the sermons I've preached in it. And the first one was July of 2017, so I've had this thing for at least 3 years. And of course it's broken in like a worn pair of shoes. I preach out of this whenever I get a chance to preach. I teach out of this Bible when I'm teaching Sunday school. It's just my go-to. Now, the ones they got now, that local church makes, I believe they can now make them with red ribbons and silver gilting on the pages. And they've got the red letter to where the red letter in this, not so great. It's kind of red some places and pink in other places, but it's my preaching Bible, man. Holds a special place. So that's my first go-to Bible that kind of goes without saying, is my Lambskin Scofield. Love that Bible. Second Bible is another Bible y'all probably know. That is my local church 115 hand size. Hand size or compact? I don't remember. But this is a Bible I've had for 4 years. In fact, recently I just celebrated the 4-year anniversary of owning it. Manufactured November of 2015, but I think I didn't get it until 2016. Early in 2016. But this is the Bible. Did I have it when I started the channel? I don't remember, but I've made a lot of videos with this Bible, and I put it on the shelf sometime, because like I was talking about the Red Scofield, I bought the Red Scofield to replace the 115, because I'm like, I want a bigger Bible and this and that. But what always ends up happening is I put whatever Bible I bought to replace it away, and I end up toting this around again, because it's perfect size for toting around. And the iron calfskin, like, it's broken like a good pair of shoes. And I've beat this thing to pieces. And when I bought it in Proverbs, it had a ripped page, and I just put tape on it. So fix that right up. I didn't want to send it back, but it lays flat. Let's put it in Genesis. It lays flat wherever, for a Bible this size, it lays flat wherever you want to put it. And I've held this thing and taught in videos with it numerous times. I've beat it to death. I've bent the cover all up, and of course it just goes right back to the way it was. But you can see the wear and some of the wear and tear is probably filthy if we're being honest. If I was to clean it, I'd probably get all kind of dirt and stuff off of it. This fell in my floorboard in my truck. It's just my toting around Bible, and it's good for that purpose, and it's easy to read. So that's my second go-to Bible. Can't live without that thing. And nothing wrong with the ones that church Bible publishers make, but they use a different text block, and I bought one, and they use the Personal Concord as their text block, while this uses the Cameo. And I just like the Cameo's text block better. Just personal preference, I guess. And then finally, this is a Bible I'll put on the shelf for months at a time, and then when I pick it up, kick myself for putting it on there. And that's the TBS Westminster. And this is one of the few Bibles I have that has my name on it. I got my name put on it so I can get the free shipping. But this has a calfskin cover, but it's a thick, and I think it has a piece of cardstock in there, so it's not like flexible. It's almost like a hardcover when you open it. But man, this thing lays flat like it's his job. No matter where you're at, boom, lays flat. Translated to the reader. Table of contents. Genesis, it lays flat, and it did that pretty much right out of the box. It's got 4 ribbons, which is a bit much, but it works, and it's set up 4 column like a Thompson chain. So it's got, let me see if I can find some notes I wrote in here. Probably not going to be able to find them because that's how things work when you're looking for something. But I wrote in the margins, underlined quite a bit in here. And this Bible's just great because of the way the references are set, basically the way the margins are set up with the references, and it has words, like you come across a word and you look at the little thing and you look and it'll say, like it says, but to Israel he saith, all day long I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people. And then you look in the margin there for gainsaying, it says obstinate. So it kind of helps you with some of the words. I wish I could find some notes to show y'all. But I wrote notes in the margins. There's kind of my way of underlining. I underlined the main point I'm trying to focus on in red, and I underlined the rest of the verse in black. Most of the time when I happen to have a red pen with me. But this is just another one of my Bibles I like to take on Sunday night when my pastor's doing verse by verse, usually on Sunday night. But it smells great too. But that's my 3 go-to Bibles. My preaching Bible, Lambskin Scofield, my toting around Bible, which is the local church 115. And I guess you could technically call this a study Bible, even though it ain't got notes in it. But TBS Westminster, man, it's a good Bible. So those are my 3 go-tos, man. I got a lot of Bibles that I use. You know, if you're going to have as many Bibles as I have, you might as well use them. So I do. And I'm not just talking about the study Bibles either. Here's another one. I didn't want to add this one, but y'all know this one. The hand-sized turquoise. I use that one a lot in videos. But I use it a lot. I don't put it up and then come back to it. These are the ones, and I don't put up the Lambskin Scofield either, but the other 2, sometimes I'll put them up and be like, I'm going to use this Bible. But I always come back to them. So when you get a good copy, that's what I try to tell people before I knew. You get a good leather-bound nicely made Bible, man, it makes you want to read the Bible more. And that's always a good thing. So that's my 3 go-to Bibles. Appreciate you watching. Till next time, take up your cross. Carry on.